Trudeau at the Taylor Swift concert. And God forgive me, I wanted to throw up. In fact, I think I even puked a little in my mouth. I feel so terrible because I'm a believer, okay? But this man, let me pull over here for a second.
I'm thinking again. Yeah. And, you hear about Justin Trudeau? He went to a Taylor Swift concert, and isn't that sweet? And he was dancing and stuff. Meanwhile, Montreal was burning.
Mr. Justin Trudeau tweeted to Taylor Swift asking her to add a stop of her Eras tour in Canada this summer, saying, quote, "It's me. Hi. I know places in Canada would love to have you, so don't make it another cruel summer. We hope to see you soon." Residents are blasting him for the tweet. One person tweeting, quote, "Direct update on the state of Canada's economy." Another tweeting, quote, "Put out the wildfires, Justin." Joe, your reaction to this? Look, the responses have a point, but as I read his tweet there, I'm thinking to myself, he might be, trying to drum up some business for Canada, too. Yeah. Taylor Swift is a huge economic draw.
Sells out every concert. We're not talking arenas. We're talking stadiums, right. 80,000. This has generated billions of dollars, this tour. So I get it to a certain extent. It's easy to take a shot here. I'm waiting for Emmanuel Macron, perhaps, to say he loves Katy Perry and start tweeting at her. But look, bottom line is...
Yes, Trudeau is on fire on social media. He was out there dancing to Taylor Swift concert while Montreal was burning. Canada Conservative Party leader fears slammed Justin Trudeau in lengthy statement over shocking anti-Semitic riot in Montreal. You act surprised. We are reaping what you sow. This is what happened when a prime minister spent 9 years pushing toxic woke identity politics, dividing and subdividing people by race, gender, vax, religion, region, age, word. On top of driving people apart, you systematically break what you used to bring us together, saying Canada is a post-national state with no core identity.
I watched a video earlier of our lovely Trudeau at the Taylor Swift concert. And God forgive me, I wanted to throw up. In fact, I think I even puked a little in my mouth. I feel so terrible because I'm a believer, okay? But this man, let me pull over here for a second. I want to be safe. There. This man makes me sick. He makes me sin. He makes me want to throw up. I can't stand his sight. I can't stand the sound of his voice. Just watching him there, I'm like, ugh! You know what I mean? Like, am I the only one that feels like this? I have never in my life despised anyone as much as him, and I feel terrible. Like, I have to pray because, oh man, he's just so like toxic. And I read some comments sometimes and I cannot believe, I just can't understand for the life of me how there are still people out there who still think that when he does these stupid little bullshits like, oh, I'm going to offer you this money now, this supposed money that he's now giving away for free. Hello? Wake up. He's not giving you anything for free. He's only giving you back your own money that you paid for with your taxes, okay? And only certain people are eligible. Yeah. If you make between this much and what, like 125,000 or something, yeah. That does not, the elderly people, it doesn't count for them. They're not even eligible. Neither are the homeless people, right? So what about them? They don't count? They're not worthy of it? It's just, it's such bullshit. He doesn't give away anything for free. He doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself. Now, of course, this is just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it, because opinions are like assholes, and everybody has one, right? Yeah, when I saw that video earlier of him at the Taylor Swift concert, doing that embarrassing dad dance move, right? That young girls are so embarrassed of when their dads do, like, oh, yuck. Sorry. I don't know. It makes me want to puke. But I'm going to shut up because I do not want to start my Sunday morning like that. I want to start it in a good way. And, you know, Justin, I just have one thing that I want to say to you. Yeah. Sorry. That was terrible. Yeah. I should just shut up. My mom always taught me, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. But, man, sometimes I just can't help myself. Yeah. Sometimes I really have no filter. Sorry, that's just me. Have a nice Sunday, everyone.
Yes, I myself, I felt a time watching that video to see a leader like this doing in between children. It is crazy. I've never seen this before. When you call yourself a leader, there is a way you do it, not like this. Justin Trudeau is being criticized nearly on a daily basis. I see this, but I don't report on videos. I don't want to even do videos about him. But when I look through, especially linking to this Taylor Swift concert, he got backlash when he invited Taylor Swift on a tweet begging her to be in Canada. That day, he did not learn a lesson after the backlash. He still proceeded to go to the concert, you know, dancing like a little child. Even when you go through the comment sections, everywhere this video surfaces, they are not happy with this guy. But I'm not really concerned about this because people who criticize him are the same people who go to the polls and vote him. It is insane sometimes to see people ranting on social media, then doing just the contrary of what they criticize. Sometimes I would say, you deserve it because you voted for it.
So there's a little mini riot in Montreal yesterday, and of course, Twitter, X, the propaganda machine of Elon Musk, blew it up as Montreal was burning to the ground. It's the worst riot we've ever seen. They're just taking hostages. Like, come on, guys. So we knew that it wasn't, this massive deal. There were some people protesting. They got out of hand. It was shut down quickly by the provincial authorities. So anyone who was saying, well, Trudeau should have done something, he shouldn't be out at a Taylor Swift concert, what could he do? Right? Because if he did step in any way, shape, or form, it would be seen as he's a dictator, overstepping his bounds, and blah, 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 like the last time that he stepped in when a provincial leader didn't do their job. And we all know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, we're going to see a lot of stories like this coming from the propaganda machine, which is known as X or Twitter. Elon's little propaganda machine. He's going to have his operatives and his cronies sow discord and make everybody think that Canada is just falling apart and bursting at the freedoms. And the only one who could save us is Pierre Poilievre, just like Trump was the only one who could save the U.S. And what we're going to see is a lot more of this over the next coming months until there's an election called. So don't believe it. Dig deeper, because usually these little headlines from these little...
These are Trudeau supporters. Look at how they behave. This guy is now claiming like nothing happened. There is a video. I'm going to show you how this journalist was arrested, struggling to report what was happening. He is lying. He knows that he's lying, struggling to support Trudeau.
And, hear about Justin Trudeau? He went to a Taylor Swift concert, and isn't that sweet? And he was dancing and stuff. Meanwhile, Montreal was burning. And, yeah, all the recipe... all the ingredients in the recipe of a riot, of course. And, guess what? Justin really, really doesn't like.
Who cares? I wouldn't push it. Doing this. That's what she did.
NBC News can now project that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House.
And Donald Trump will be our next president.
Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris and making a political comeback unlike any in modern American politics.
You know what? Donald Trump likes my music. Please register to vote.
Look at this.
She's only up by 15 points.
Got Taylor Swift.
Play that sound for me.